My name is Nick Newey.
I'm Jacob.
And we're going to take a look at all the collectibles we got.
Yeah, we're going to look at some of our creature chambers. And then we're going to read through, like, just a ton of dialogue. It's going to be great. Visorak!
Visorak!
Visorak, Visorak.
That is... Oh, they don't get that. That is a meme from our childhood. Visorak, Visorak, Visorak. Visorak, Visorak, Visorak. That is the most inside of inside jokes we have.
They're all really cluttering us. We're just gonna we got a big old Visorak up here with like a pincer broken off. Actually, I think both of them are broken off. It's just that one's broken off less than that one.
That one's just broken off less than that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, it's there on the floor. The pincer's on the floor. Where's that? Maybe it's just some.
They're clipping through the rubble.
There's a pincher over there.
They're clipping through the pinchers.
Yeah, there's a.
They like to jump. I've noticed. They like to jump.
They're boys.
Have you memorized any of the Visorak's name?
Surak, I think, is the white one. Kirok, no.
Let's just go.
The green one starts with a
Let's
K.
just go to the Borak.
This is the Vaki.
No, this is Vaki.
The Vaki. Whoa, they're really getting close to us. Wow.
Whoa.
They usually don't go that fast.
I think they're huddling.
Yeah.
They were like huddling.
They usually when we
they
come
travel
in
pack. It look.
Before, when we came in here, usually they would just kind of like hang out in the doors and just kind of slowly peer through the doorway. But no, they're actually rushing into the room this time. That's nice.
There are more Vaki than there are Matoran.
Yeah, there's like 5,000 Vaki, 1,000 Matoran on Metro Nui. It's crazy.
Also, Metro Nui is like huge compared to its population.
It's pretty crazy big.
It's like Canada.
Borok. I always liked this chamber the most. It just felt the most like an actual like zoo exhibit.
I like the little dance there.
They're all said to be Borok-Kal, but they're not Borok-Kal. They're regular Borok.
Yeah.
Korok, what are you doing back there?
Korak's shy.
Aw. Hang on. Look, Korok, I'm friend. Friend.
I actually think Panrak is doing something very suggestive to Galak.
No, I don't think he is. Nope. No, I can't look at them the same way ever again. And then last off, we have the boss chamber.
This is where all the bosses are.
Yeah.
Oh, those are Toa canisters.
Yeah. Well, no, I think they're Visorak canisters.
Same dip.
Especially the Visorak ones. Turak. Turak was the stealthiest of the Rakshi, equipped with the Staff of Fear. Gurak. Gurak could find any weakness, equipped with the Staff of Disintegration.
Thought it was the Staff of Water.
Lirak. Lirak was not the smartest of the Rakshi, but he was strong, fast, stealthy, cunning, and patient. He's cunning, but not smart? What?
He's cunning, but not smart.
Panrak.
There is a difference.
Panrak was the most unpredictable and explosive of the Rakshi, with incredible endurance.
Correct.
Gurak was the most reckless of the Rakshi, and was always in a state of rage.
Rage!
Makes sense, because they're actually anger. Vorak. He likes to eat people. Vorak was the best and most relentless hunter of the Rakshi, as well as the most intelligent. He is the Rakshi of hunger.
He is the Rakshi of hunger. Hunger will consume their duty.
Brutaka. Once he was a loyal guardian, but now he is evil.
Oh! Spooky! He also teleported a dragon to Metro Nui.
Cunning, evil, and powerful. The Dark Hunter, Nadiki. Get Nadiki!
Get Nadiki!
Sidorak.
Nobody likes him.
Sidorak was the mighty leader of the Visorak Corps.
The quote-unquote mighty. Put like 1,000 quotes around mighty.
Axon. Immensely powerful, Axon was a champion of justice long ago.
But in this game, he is evil.
For some reason. Kreka. Dark Hunter Kreka is a menace to everything that lives on Metroid.
Especially Nadiki.
Get Nadiki. Rodaka.
She got those thighs,
Rodaka,
though.
powerful and dangerous Visory of the Visorak. And then that's it. There we go.
Oh, is that all of them?
That was all.
Oh, yeah, because I guess Piraka Playground was the Piraka.
Yeah. They aren't in there. Weird that we've imprisoned these people. We killed them, took their heads, rebuilt their bodies, and locked them in cages. One thing I want to mention about that room that I always appreciated, and I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go back to it to show it off.
You're wasting time.
Is this room is directly above Avok's level
Oh,
select.
yeah.
So like you can see dust pouring down from it in the Avok level, and that's super cool. You might even be able to see some of that room from down there, but I don't think you are.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. I'm an interesting person. Okay, so what should we start with?
Let's start with golden masks, I think.
Okay. The Golden Kanohi Vahi. The legendary Mask of Time with the power to slow down or speed up time. The Orange Kanohi Vahi.
Orange Kanohi Vai, the
Legendary
legendary Mask of Time.
Weathered and discolored after prolonged exposure to seawater.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the exact same thing. Ooh.
Infected Kanohi How. That doesn't look infected.
That
Kanohi Mask tainted and corrupted by a Krata. The wearer becomes a slave of Makuta.
That looks like a golden mask.
It looks copper to me. Poisoned Kanohi How Nuva. Tahu Nuva's mask after being poisoned by the Rakshi Lirak. Copper Kanohi Huna. A mask of victory awarded as a prize in village games.
Koli tournaments! I miss those.
The Kanohi Karakan. The Great Mask of Shadows.
Isn't that the mask
turned around version?
The Mask of Light version of that mask.
Yeah, that is way less famous and loved by the community. Everybody prefers the other face.
Yeah. Oh!
Kanohi Evoki, the Great Mask of Light.
That does look like very Minogue-like, that mask.
It does. Aruni's Kanohi Kulalsi, the Mask of Quick Travel, which allowed the two Aruni to teleport. Norik's Kanohi Puki, Pekui? Peki. The Mask of Diminishment, which allowed Toa Norik to shrink in size.
Oh, spooky.
Duma's Kanohi Kiril, the Mask of Regeneration worn by Traga Duma. Kanohi Akari, the Mask of Valor, worn by Tokaeda Akami.
The Mask of Valor. The Mask of Jowler.
Strength and speed.
That is the Mask of Jowler, though.
Likan's Kanohi How, an ancient and ornate gold mask of shielding worn by the now deceased Toa Likan.
That, like, survived the destruction of Karzani, didn't it?
Ga-Metru Great Disc!
Ga-Metru Great Disc!
The level 9 Kanoha recovered by Toa Nokama and Ga-Metru. The Lei-Metru Great Disc. The level 9 Kanoka recovered by Toa Matau and Lee-Metru.
Ko-Metru.
Ko-Metru Great Disc. The level 9 Kanoka recovered by Toa Nuju and Ko-Metru. The Ta-Metru Great Disc. These are all messed up. Ta-Metru Great Disc. The level 9 Kanoka recovered by Toa Vakama and Ta-Metru. Because that's definitely the Lee Coral one.
That is the Lee Coral one, for sure.
That's the Lee Coral one. This one... these two are the wrong colors and the wrong patterns, but I don't know if, like... Or they might be the wrong... I don't know.
They're just all rare misprints.
This one's right, I think.
Po-Metru Great Disc.
The level 9 Kanoka recovered by Toa Onua in Po-Metru. The Unu-Metru Great Disc. The level 9 Kanoka recovered by Toa Onua in Unu-Metru. The Disc of Time. The Kanoka forged from the 6 Great Discs and later into the Kanohi Vahi.
1999.
Shadow Krata, level 1. A rare level 7 Krata, which can infect foes from a distance. It has taken the appearance of a normal level 1 Krata. It's not purple, though.
Yeah.
The entire deal with Shadow Krata is they're purple.
They're purple.
They're purple.
The purple.
That's their deal.
They're purple.
Okay, fine. Some weird backgrounds in these images. Shadow Krata level 2, a rare level 7 Krata, which can infect foes from a distance. It has taken the appearance of a normal level 2 Krata. Shadow Krata level 3, rare level 7, infect foes from a distance, taking the form of level 3.
I think these are just all gonna be the same.
There's a level 4.
Level 5. Like, go back to level 5 after level 6.
And level 6.
Alright, go back to level 5. Because, like, that face, though. That face! It's just like... he looks so surprised.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Kanoe Rua, the Silver Mask of Valor. This mask combines the powers of the great masks of levitation, water, and X-ray vision, making the wearer extremely difficult to harm. I think that's the Mask of Wisdom. Well, no, that description sounds like the Mask of Wisdom. Wait, what?
Yeah, the description is the Mask of Wisdom. The mask is the Mask of Valor.
Yeah, and it's also the wrong color? Okay.
Golden Kanohi Pakari.
The mask worn by Tua Nua after the defeat of the Borok swarms. It contains the powers of the Kanohi Hao, Pakari, Kakama, Miru, Kukua, and Kaku. Except it wasn't after the defeat of the Borok swarms. It was before the defeat of the Borok swarms.
It was before the swarms even Boroked.
Golden Kanohi Kakama, the mask worn by Bahatu after the defeat of the Borok swarms. Contains the powers of the Kanohi, of all the Kanohi.
Of all of them, not just the Mata Kanohi.
The Golden
just like
Hao
all of
was
them.
the one worn by Tahu. The Golden Miru was the one worn by Liwa. The Golden Cow Cow worn by Gali. The Golden Akaku, mask worn by Kapaka. Wait. Oh yeah, we did see Bahatus. I was like, wait, I don't remember Bahatus. Vakama's Toadisk, the Kanoka of Vakama, with the power of fire.
I didn't remember that they had disc based on their face.
Yeah, they were like in the shrine in the temple when they returned into Toa.
Oh yeah.
Nokama's Toadisk, the Kanoka of Toa Nokama, with the power of water. Nuju's Toadisk, the Kanoka of Toa Nuju, with the power of ice. Matau's Toadisk, the Kanoka of the Toa Matau.
Matau looks sad. Matau looks so sad there.
Onawa's Toadisk, the Kanoka of Toa Onawa, with the power of sun. He's got wide shoulders. Look at those shoulders.
Those are big shoulders.
Him a wide boy. Wanua's Toadisk, the Kanoka of Toa Wanua, with the power of earth. Tahu's Kanohi Hao, the red mask of shielding, originally worn by Toa Tahu.
They're the Pakari.
Pahato's Kanohi Kakama, the brown mask of speed, originally worn by
I said
Toa
it was the
Pahatu.
Pakari. No, that's the Pakari. That's the Pakari. Pahatu's mask, that's the Papari. That's the Papari.
Anua's Kanohi Pakari, the black mask of
You mean
strength,
Papari?
originally worn by Toa Anua.
Onua's Kanohi Papari.
Kopaka's Kanohi Akaku, the white mask of X-ray vision, originally worn by Toa Kopaka. Gali's Kanohi Kakao, the blue mask of underwater breathing, originally worn by Toa Gali. Underwater breathing, that's a weird way to word.
Mask of underwater breathing.
It's usually water breathing. Okay.
Underwater breathing.
Liwa's Kanohi Miru, the green mask of levitation, originally worn by Toa Liwa. Protodermic Kanohi
Protodermic.
Hao Nuva, a Hao Nuva mask that is drained of elemental energy, either from the loss of the Toa's energy or from not being born. This is the Kanohi Kakama Nuva, drained from energy. Got the Miru Nuva. Pakari Nuva. The Kakama Nuva. The Akaku Nuva.
This is such exciting commentary. Oh boy, I'm excited.
A Protodermic Kanohi How, a mask that is drained of elemental energy, either from the loss of the Toa's energy or from not being worn. We got Protodermic Cow. Protodermic Bakari. Protodermic Kakama. Protodermic Miru. Protodermic Kaku.
A cow. It's a cow.
Copper Kanoi Komau, a mask of victory awarded as a prize in village games.
Was it? Who?
Mask of elemental energy. A rare mask that, when used, has the ability to restore.
Yeah, that's a rare
energy.
mask because I haven't even
To its
seen it
full
before.
strength. It was from the first Bionicle game.
Was it?
Yeah, and it's canon.
Is it?
Never saw someone use it, but apparently it's canon.
That's from the first Bionicle game.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's where it's from. Tragavakama's Kanoi Huna, the orange mask of concealment, originally worn by Tragavakama. Traganokama's Kanoi Rao, the light blue mask of translation, originally worn by Traganokama.
Oh, actually.
Tragamatau's Kanoi
Actually.
Mahiki, the light green mask of illusion, originally worn by Tragamatau.
Actually, I just realized that Jowler is so small compared to that mask of masks. Or that
The
wall of masks.
Yeah, he's pretty tiny. They might actually be full-size masks. Traganuju's Kanoi Matatu.
Kanoi Matau.
Matatu, the light gray mask of telekinesis, originally worn by Traganuju. Traganua's Kanoi Komau, the tan mask of mind control, except it's silver in this image, because we were too lazy to make a tan one. Originally worn by Traga Onawa. Traga Wanua's Kanoi Ruru, the dark gray mask of night vision, originally worn by Traga Wanua. Jala's
Jowler!
A yellow howl worn by Jala on Matanui before he became a Toa Nika. It originally belonged to
Takua's mask is down there.
Toa Likan. It is currently lost in the realm of Karzani after he traveled there on his way to Voinui.
I see Takua's mask.
Kongu's Kanoi Miru, a turquoise Miru worn by Kongu on Matanui before he became a Toa Nika. Kongu originally wore a green Ruru, but it was damaged and replaced with this one. It is currently lost in the realm of Karzani after he traveled there on his way to Voinui. Matoro's Kanoi Akaku, a sand blue Akaku worn by Matoro on Matanui before he became a Toa Nika. It's currently lost in the realm of Karzani after he traveled there on his way to Moinui.
Oh, wow, you don't say.
Holly's Kanoi Cow, a light blue Cow worn by Holly on Matanui before she became a Toa Nika.
It is currently lost in the realm of Karzani after she traveled there on her way to Voinui.
Nuparo's Kanoi Pakari, an orange Pakari worn by Nuparu on Matanui before he became a Toa.
It is currently lost in the realm of Karzani after he traveled there on his way to Voinui.
Hyuki's Kanoi Kakama, an orange-brown bronze Kakama worn by Hyuki on Matanui before he became a Toa Nika. He's currently lost in the realm of Karzani after he traveled there on his way to Voinui. I like that the two that have more to say than it was just lost are the first one, Jala and Kongu. They have some like extra info with them.
Yeah. Jowler I can get because it's Lee Khan's mask, but then Kongu?
Yeah, because he used to wear a different mask. Do you not remember him? He was in the movie. He was in the second movie.
Oh yeah.
Like
He used to wear a different mask.
Yeah. Takua's Kanoi Pakari, a light blue Pakari worn by Takua on Matanui. This mask never quite fit properly on Takua, but he kept it until he put on the Evoki, transforming it into the Toa of Light. Yeah, did
it like fall off in the middle of the night and like he died every few nights and they had to like take him to the hospital because like his mask fell off in the middle of the night?
Hafu's Kanoi Ruru, a black Ruru worn by Hafu on Matanui. He originally wore a brown Rao on Mechanui and then a black Pakari on Matanui, but this was damaged and replaced with a Ruru. So this game, so it's a bit confusing in the canon, whether because the Matanui Online game messed up the masks of the characters, and it accidentally gave Teapu Hafu's mask and Hafu Teapu's mask, and there's been a lot of like confusion as to whether or not that is canon, whether Hafu had a Bakari and then switched it to a Ruru partway through the Chronicles arc, and Teapu had a Ruru. And
Okay,
for
Jacob,
Bakari
you know what it
part of
was?
the
You know what it was?
arc,
It was
or
a
if they just completely messed up.
Vazok situation where Teifu is actually a clone of Hapu.
Okay. Mako's Kanoni Huna, a blue Huna worn by Mako on Matanui. Onipu, Kanoni Pakari, a purple Pakari worn by Onipu
I think it's pronounced one poo. It's pronounced one poo.
Toa Matau's Kanoni Mahiki, a dark green mask of illusion originally worn by Toa Matau. Toa Nokama's Kanoni Rao, the blue mask of translation originally worn by Toa Nokama. Toa Nuju's Kanoi Matatu, the white mask of telekinesis originally worn by Toa Nuju. Toa Vakama's Kanoi Huna, the dark red mask of invisibility originally worn by Toa Vakama. Toa Wanua's Kanoi Ruru, the black mask of night vision originally worn by Toa Wanua. That's not his icon.
That is creepy.
Terrifying.
That is Makuta's face. That is Makuta's face.
Ooh, white boy.
He got a shades.
White boy. Toa Wanua's Onawa's Kanoi Kamau, the light brown mask of mind control originally worn by Toa Onawa.
Okay, so let's just talk about this for a minute. There's a Taragra named Onua, and there was a Toa named Onua.
Anua.
And there's also a Dream Demon named Onua.
Silver Chronicol Ja, right before the Borok-Kal were to complete their mission, this transformed Krana projected a near impenetrable shield. Wow, I can't read.
Oh, these are the Krana now.
Silver Chronicol Za, same deal. Call Za. Call Vu. Call Bo.
Kalbo. Kalbo
I wish
sounds
it
like
actually
such
lists
a
the
fun
powers
name.
in this. Kasu. Su. I wish it lists the powers because I never remember the Krana powers.
I did
Except
not
that
either.
there's one that looks like the mask of shielding. It's got shielding.
Kalka. Kalka.
The Kalka. Yo! Look at my face! It's so bulbous!
Yo!
Tahu Nuva's Kanoi Hao Nuva, the red mask of shielding originally worn by Toa Tahu. Anua Nuva's Kanoi Bakari Nuva, the black Nuva's mask of strength originally worn by Anua Nuva.
We know what the powers are now. We've seen 2 other versions of these masks.
Gali Nuva's Kanoi Cacao, the blue mask of underwater breathing originally worn by Gali Nuva. Hatu Nuva's Kanoi Kakama Nuva, the brown mask of speed originally worn by Hatu Nuva.
Make them go fast.
Click. Liba Nuva's Kanoi Mura Nuva, the green mask of levitation originally worn by Liba Nuva.
And make them fly.
Kopaka Nuva's Kanoi Cacao Nuva, the white Nuva mask of X-ray vision originally worn by Kopaka Nuva.
It make them see.
Solid Gold How, cast in 14 karat gold. This prize mask is awarded by LEGO to the winners of competitions and prize draws. It is believed that there are only a total of 30 actual Kanoi in the world.
It make you cool.
A Rotuka, wheels of energy produced by characters such as the Toa or Dika, Visorak, Rahaga, and others. Rotuka powers are chosen from the character's morals, ethics, and affinities. There are many powers of Rotuka, and each one is unique to that character.
It make you bleed.
All of these interesting and notable masks from the series. You got the Mask of Time, you got the Mask of Life, you have Liu Kang's How, and then the Great Discs, and then there's just a Rotuka. It's just a Rotuka.
Rotuka.
It's just Rotuka! Not even one of the colored ones. Start colored one. Makuta Stone, a stone representing Makuta used by the Taraga of Matanui to tell the tales of the legend of the Bionicle, to the Matoran. However, the stone was actually a part of the protodermis cage that Toa and Metru sealed Makuta in after the fall of Matanui.
It make you spook.
Matanui Stone, a stone used to represent the great spirit by the Taraga of Matanui to tell the tales of the Bionicle legend to the Matoran. This stone is clearly a carving representation as far as the Matoran know. It's a carving representation, yeah. The TT Games and Idios Bionicle Heroes designed a mask competition winner, Michael Andrew Proctor from Eastwood, Notts, UK.
I don't know what that mask do.
Nika, the legendary mask of life, with the power to grant or take away life. Its capture is critical to saving the Great Spear Mount Nui from death.
That's not the mask of life. That's the
You're not the
prototype.
mask of life.
I know I'm not.
You're not the mask of life.
I know I'm not, but what are you?
I don't know. Votrak. The aggressive Votrak are known for their berserker charges, during which they become virtually invulnerable to harm. Their burnt spinners bring intense pain to their foes, distracting them from the struggle. Fiercely loyal to Sidorak, they will do whatever he commands. Found on scorched earth. Bogarak. The Bogarak serve as Rodaka's personal guard and are well equipped for the task. Their spinners can cause enemies in water to swell up and float to the surface, or enemies on land to turn to dust. I always thought that was super violent. Their sonic powers can transmute solid foes into gas, making them among the most dangerous of the Visorak. Found on the flooded lowlands.
What does it do to gaseous
Surak.
foes? Because that's what
don't know.
the Makuta are.
The Sirak prefer to hunt in high, cold places with thin air than anywhere else. They are natural tacticians, masters of knowing when to attack and when to withdraw. Their spinner creates a field of electrical energy around a target that slowly shrinks. While the field is in effect, the target cannot escape. Although it doesn't harm them, Sirak also have the ability to slow their life processes down to almost zero, making it extremely difficult for others to detect their presence. Found on Volcanic Trail. The ice one is found on a volcano.
That makes sense.
Roparak. Roparak are the best Visorak breed for underground hunts and chases. Commonly used as spies for the Horde, Roparak have power to blend in with their surroundings, becoming virtually invisible. In battle, they use Ratuka spinners with a disruptor power that drains energy from its target. Roparak are extremely cautious fighters, preferring to wait until a foe has been weakened by others before striking. Found on Mountain Path. I like that it starts in like Matoran text and then turns to human.
Yeah.
It's nice. Kilarak. The most unpredictable of all 6 breeds, Kilarak will fight. There's 7 breeds. Will fight fiercely one moment and then disappear to go hunt the next. Their spinners contain an acidic venom that can eat through any substance. The ends of their legs are razor sharp, and Kilarak have been known to leap into the air and whirl at high speed, becoming Visorak buzzsaws.
That
Found on
sounds
Fiery
dope
Mind.
as
I don't know if we
flip.
ever actually saw that in the series.
I want to.
There's actually 7 breeds of Visorak. What was the 7th breed? The Kagrak?
Were they the golden ones?
Yeah. Well, they were blue, white, and gold were like their color palettes, and they came in like different shapes. It was like the 7th breed, but then that 7th breed also had 3 sub-breeds.
So there's 9 breeds of Visorak.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Urak. Urak is not a leader, but a follower, and this species is often used as a living ram when the mechanical Visorak battle rams are not available. Its
Wow.
spinner hums a foe, making escape impossible. Urak have limited telepathic abilities and are skilled mimics, often imitating a trusted voice to lure a foe into a trap.
Oh,
Found
so they
on
can
Blizzard
speak.
Peaks.
They can speak. They
can
talk.
speak.
They're like parrots.
Korak
Urak, want a cracker?
Kal tend to work alone more than any of the other Borok-Kal.
Why is he running
The
away
reason
from
might
us?
be that its sonic powers are so great, they are even a threat to its comrades.
Turn around, let
In
me
fact,
see your
the
face.
Korak-Kal
Okay.
is so awesome that its Chronicle can afford to ignore danger until the very last moment, and then react swiftly and with overpowering effect.
I love how
Kal's tool is a sonic shield. It can change its rate of vibration almost instantly, forming a dense sonic barrier that can repel most forms of attack. It is even more impressive when used in attack mode. Bursts of sonic emanations can deafen an opponent, or if used at higher intensity, can cause almost any target to stress and shatter.
I like how
Found on
the thing calls the thing awesome.
Yeah.
Like the game devs just call like this toy awesome.
It's the name of Borok-Kal. It's the description of a
That's-
Borok-Kal.
that's
it's
good
the
advertising.
set of a Borok-Kal, but there's just the regular Borok.
Yeah.
Piraka
Oh, he fast.
is a slow-moving powerhouse. Although it would
Are
seem
you
this
sure that's
Borok-Kal
slow?
would be easy to evade, this is not so. Piraka is a powerhouse that can plow through any obstacle on its way to
Look
its
at
goal.
how fast he
Piraka's tool is a
walking.
plasma shield. It has the power to superheat any substance until it becomes plasmoid. This makes him a fast and efficient tunneler. The shield can also be used defensively, to turn any incoming projectile or attack into a roiling mass of plasma. More terrifyingly, it can be used as an offensive weapon to turn any obstacle into a molten mass. Found on Logging Post.
I love that guy's walk. It is so fast.
Visorak. Visorak is the fastest and most unpredictable Borok-Kal. Its vacuum shield gives it 2 powerful modes of defense, and there is no way for a Toa Nuva to know which it will choose. Visorak makes full use of the terrain and can disappear into the jungle in an instant. Visorak's vacuum shield can suck all of the air out of a given area, causing a destructive implosion. It can then release the evacuated air in a single blast that has the power to smash through solid rock, found on Smuggler's Cove. Visorak. The Visorak sacrifices speed for sheer power. Its gravity shield makes it one of the most dangerous Borok-Kal, but it seems to be in no hurry to fight. Perhaps the reason is that as soon as it brings its gravity shield into play, the struggle is over in seconds. The Visorak's gravity shield has the dual ability to negate gravity so that its target becomes lighter than air and starts to float away, or intensify gravity so that its target becomes much more dense and sinks into the ground. To be sure of defeating Visorak, the Toa Nuva should face him only above ground.
Ooh. But then they get levitated off into space.
But they beat him
die.
underground anyway. Found on Ancient Forest. He was my favorite death. Or they were my favorite death of the Borok-Kal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Tanakal is a fast and powerful and usually acts as the leader of the Borok-Kal squad. I believe Visorak was the leader. Its reflexes are incredibly swift, or Galakal, making it short-tempered to those who see it in action. Some have said that the Tanakal truly as fast as the lightning it controls. Tanakal controls the forces of electricity via its power shield. The shield can use energy for defense or fire lightning bolts at an opponent, found on Shattered Wreck.
These guys were so up that the Toa Nuva didn't even defeat them. Like, they killed themselves, is pretty much what happened.
Like water itself, Galakal is hard to catch. Its surface is designed to make it difficult to grasp, and it can flow around obstacles when need be. Galakal is stealthy as well, able to sneak in and out of a Matoran village without ever being seen or heard. Galakal's tool is a magnetic shield. This collects, controls, and directs the power of magnetism from the earth, which can be employed as a defensive force field against attack, or can be used as a formidable defense weapon. Found on Forgotten Shrine. Where did you get the Borok and the Visorak shrine? That's weird. Okay. Vorzak. Of Elite Metru don't have the patience for long chases. They would rather just smash everything in their path until they find the Matoran they're searching for. Their staves of erasing temporarily turn a Matoran into mindless shamblers. Found in Decrypt Dungeons. Of Unumetru are not the strongest or fastest of the Vaki, but they never give up on the chase. Run anywhere, they will follow, no matter what the risk. Rozrak staffs of presence make it impossible for the Vaki to see and hear whatever the affected Matoran does, without the Matoran being aware. Found on a desert outpost. Norak! From the flames and smoke of Tametru come the Nurak, the fastest of the Vaki. They prefer to lay in wait for their targets and then swiftly surround them. Their staffs of command fill the mind of a Matoran with a single overdriving command, found on Cleansing Plant. The Vaki makes sense. Borak! Ga-Metru is home to the Borak, the most cunning of all the Vaki. The Borak love chase and will sometimes delay a capture just to extend the thrill of pursuit. Their staves of loyalty temporarily turn Matoran into spies for the Vaki. Found on Bleak Refinery. The stronghold would make sense to have Vaki in it. Kirak! The Kirak of Kometru don't bother to chase lawbreakers. Instead, they figure out what their targets are heading for and get there first. Kirak staffs of confusion scramble Matoran's sense of time and place, found on Menacing Keep. Zadak! Racing across the sculpture fields of Pometru, the Zadak always catch their prey. The most powerful Vaki, they are always the first into a fight and the last standing. Zadak staffs of suggestion leave a Matoran very suggestible and willing to follow orders from almost anyone. Found on Ancient Citadel. Turak. Turak is an agile and fierce hunter, one of the 6 Rakshi sent out to stop the Herald and the Mask of Light. Although it failed, it succeeded in destroying Unukoro and much more of Matanui. Piraka was the stealthiest of the Rakshi, and used the shadows and the element of surprise as best he could, springing out of nowhere, then vanishing just as quickly. Piraka is equipped with the Staff of Fear. Didn't mention how it killed Jaller? Okay.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Gurak. Gurak is an agile and fierce hunter, one of the 6 Rakshi sent out to stop the Herald of the Mask of Light. Although it failed, it succeeded in destroying Takoro much more Magnui. Gurak was the most observant of the Rakshi. He would observe his prey for hours before attacking. He could find any weakness and exploit it to the fullest. Gurak is equipped with the Staff of Disintegration. Lirak is an agile and fierce hunter, one of the 6 Rakshi sent out to stop the Herald and the Mask of Light. Although it failed, it succeeded in destroying Takoro by poisoning its foundation and much more Magnui. Lirak was not the smartest of the Rakshi, nor the cleverest, but he was strong, fast, stealthy, cunning, and patient. He would wait for hours for a victim to stumble into his traps. In order for his power to work, Lirak had to have his staff in direct contact with the target. Lirak is equipped with the Staff of Poison. Panrak is an agile and fierce hunter, one of the 6 Rakshi sent out to stop the Herald and the Mask of Light. Although it failed, it succeeded in destroying Takoro by destroying its foundation and much more Magnui. Piraka was the most unpredictable and explosive of the Rakshi, with incredible endurance. One second he would seem lost, trying to find his prey. The next he would leap out and attack, and the fight was already won. Piraka was equipped with the Staff of Fragmentation. Karak is an agile and fierce hunter, and one of the 6 Rakshi sent out to stop the Herald and the Mask of Light. Although it failed, it succeeded in destroying Unukoro and much more Magnui. Karak was the most reckless of the Rakshi, and was always in a state of rage, a state which increased his power. Karak is equipped with the Staff of Anger.
The other one.
Vorak. Vorak is an agile and fierce hunter, one of the 6 Rakshi sent out to stop the Herald and the Mask of Light. Although it failed, it succeeded in destroying Unukoro much more Magnui. Vorak was the best and most relentless hunter of the Rakshi, as well as the most intelligent. When he hunted a creature, he would never stop for anything. Always on the move, any attempt to hide from him or distract him always failed. In order to use his power, Vorak's staff had to be in direct contact with his target. Vorak is equipped with the Staff of Absorption. It is the Staff of Hunger! It's called the Staff of Hunger.
Hunger will consume their duty.
His name, because he's hunger. Yeah, Vor is like Latin
true?
for eat. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I thought that was just the name of the internet trend.
The internet trend is named after like a Latin term, like for something or another, and it means to eat. Yeah. Brutaka.
He a brute.
Once, he was a loyal guardian of the Matoran and Axon's best friend, but now he has turned evil! Powerful enough to defeat 6 Toa with one blow of his double-bladed weapon, Brutaka alone is the greatest threat to all the... is as great a threat as all the Piraka combined. He wears the Kanohi Olmak, the Mask of Dimensional Gates, which can be used to transport a target to another location or even another dimension.
He is also the only character that makes sense to fight in this game other than the Piraka.
Yep. Nadiki. Cunning, evil, and
He's
powerful,
sneaky.
the Dark Hunter Nadiki, his pinchers and energy blasts can fell any foe, and he can launch Kanoka discs from his jaws. During the Dark Hunter Toa War on Machinui, Nadiki was a Toa and fought alongside Likan. Later, he betrayed the Matoran and became a Dark Hunter. Other than that, his exact history is unknown. Are these in the order that they were in the chamber above Avok's room? Because they might be. Sidorak.
He's Sid.
Mighty leader of the Visorak horde, Sidorak is a veteran of 1,000 conquests. Now he's determined to use his spider creature legions to overrun Machinui and defeat the Tohordika. With his
Slow motion running at you.
With his herding blade, he can command the Visorak without needing to speak. His Ratuka spinners compel anyone they strike to obey him completely. Axon.
He got an axe.
Immensely powerful, Axon was a champion of justice long before the first Toa ever came to be. He vowed to fight the Piraka and kept them from stealing the Mask of Life. Axon wears the Kanohi Rodan. Rodin, the Mask of Truth, which can pierce any disguise and spot any deception. His enormous axe can cleave a mountain in half and fires pure energy from its blade. Hang on, I want to try something.
Slow motion.
Okay, I thought for a second that you could speed up the walk animation too, but you can't. Kreka.
He crack.
What Piraka lacks in intelligence, he makes up for in sheer power. His energy nets are strong enough to snare Toa and Metru, and his shoulder-mounted canonical disc launcher makes sure they will stay defeated. This Dark Hunter is a menace to everything that lives on Metru Nui. Piraka did not become a Dark Hunter until after the Dark Hunter Toa war on Metru Nui. It is unknown what his occupation was beforehand. Piraka is a member of a species that belonged to and lived on Sidorak's island. Rodaka.
She rude.
Powerful and dangerous Viceroy of the Visorak, Rodaka is one of the most formidable
Viceroy of the
foes
Visorak.
any Toa has ever faced. With her catcher claws, she can snag spinners thrown at her, poison them, and then fling them back. Her Otuka spinners have the power to instantly and permanently mutate anyone they strike. A sworn enemy of the Toa and the Rahaga, she also plots against Sidorak to take control of the Visorak.
Yeah, I totally know who the Rahaga are. I totally know who they are.
You totally know?
Yeah, I totally know.
Sounds
I
like
didn't
you
just
totally
like
know.
get introduced to Bionicle through this game. I totally know who the
Hakan.
I totally know who the Rodaka are.
Enemies of Hakan never know just how he will defeat them. With heat vision, lava launcher, or devastating mental blasts. Hated by the other Piraka for his constant scheming, Hakan plans to eliminate them all and steal the Mask of Light for himself. Hakan has a lava launcher which fires projectiles that melt or burn whatever they hit. He is able to tolerate extreme heat. Vezok. Nasty and vicious, Vezok's fury is always on the verge of exploding. In battle, he relies on a harpoon that pulls him through the water and a buzzsaw that hurls water daggers. His powerful impact vision and ability to absorb the powers of his enemies makes him a devastating opponent. He is the only Piraka resistant to seawater, but prolonged exposure still affects him. He rarely expresses emotion. He intensely dislikes Hakan. The Piraka's abilities are pretty overpowered. I don't know if I've said it before, especially Raid Axe. When we get to Raid Axe, you'll see. Zaktan. Brilliant and ruthless, Zaktan is feared even by the other Piraka. His laser vision and three-pronged blade help him put down rebellions by the others as they search for the Mask of Life. The strangest and most mysterious Piraka, Zaktan alone may know the true secret of the Zamor spheres. His body is made up of prototypes. He is the unquestioned leader of the Piraka because he will seriously hurt anyone who challenges him. I will seriously hurt you. I'm in charge of our gang because I will seriously hurt you. Avak. The most talented engineer among the Piraka, Avak can make a tool or weapon out of virtually anything. He can use his X-ray and telescopic vision to seek out foes and then create a perfect prison from thin air to hold them. If it comes to a fight, Avak can rely on his Zamor sphere launcher and his seismic pickaxe/jackhammer combination. His weapon is a pickaxe at one end and a jackhammer at the other. You just said that!
Yeah.
You just said that!
You just said that!
Thok. Thok. Thok has the power to bring inanimate objects to
It's
life
alive!
to serve him, and Spellbinder Vision to disorient a foe. If those fail, he relies on his Ice Peg and Ice Gun to freeze enemies and his Zamor Spheres to make them slaves. Weakened by heat, he goes nuts with too many people around. He has made 5 separate alliances with the other Piraka, planning to betray all of them in the end. Radak. Strongest of the Piraka, Radak lives for destruction. His power to adapt after every defeat makes him virtually unstoppable. His infrared and thermal imaging vision lets him track down his enemies so he can send them to crushing defeat. His combination drill and buzzsaw can turn solid ground to quicksand. He can see things the other Piraka can't, and is very impatient and hates staying in one place. He has no concept of stealth or finding cover, and likes to break things. He doesn't get along with Avok. See, I think that's super overpowered. Anytime you beat him, you can never beat him the same way again. That just doesn't make sense.
That is just like...
Even with the magic of Bionicle, that doesn't make any sense.
He's a buff boy. He's a buff boy.
Well, that,
That just leaves achievements, and we can look at achievements, I guess.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Scorched Earth completed.
Yeah, I think we've already looked through them before.
Alright.
But, there we go. That's everything there is in Bionicle Heroes, our favorite childhood game that we played through several times.
Yep, and now we played through it again for your viewing.
Yeah.
So, thanks everyone so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. May God bless you and keep you safe.
Say bye to Balta. Say bye.
Throw a bomb at him.
Bye.
Throw a bomb at him. Throw a bomb at him. Oh, I remember this. We used to do this so much as kids.
Oh, I don't know if I'm still able to do it. I don't know if I'm still skilled enough to do that.
Where did you fire it from? Oh.
That's not good. What about from here?
Oh. Okay, you might angle it up. Up.
Up a little bit?
Yeah!
Yeah, we killed the shopkeep!
Yay!
Woo!
Goodbye, everyone.